Hello everyone, my name is Rafael Santiago and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to set up a monogram for the Epson PowerLite 2250U. So there's going to be a few items that you're going to need to set up the monogram. First, you're going to need a 25-foot power cord at 14/0, which is the diameter of the cord, the thickness of the cord. So make sure that it is a 14 gauge 25-foot power cord first to be able to plug into power. And then we're gonna have the ultimate support stand TB99L, I believe, and that is the extra tall support stand. So we'll see that in a moment. And lastly, we're gonna have a Projector mount that mounts onto the stand, as well as an Epson PowerLite 2250U. For the first step in the process, we're gonna take out the ultimate support stand from the bag and place it in an upright position. We're gonna let the legs go out, and we're gonna be facing the monogram on the screen. So we'll be able to see all of the menu options as well as the monogram once we put it up on the screen. So this is the stand that is put together. At this point, we won't really need to put the smaller adapter up. We can actually just keep this down because our Projector mount for the projector will be able to fit over this entire top of the stand. First step is that we're gonna make sure that the mount is placed in the center at the bottom of the projector. Make sure the threads are in the center of each side of the projector. Next, we will attach the easy mount onto the threaded position. So we threw the mount onto the projector with the thread. Now we will take the screw and hand tighten it to its desired position. The next thing we're gonna do is add the power cord into the projector and the USB stick into the projector as well. Pictured here is the remote for the Epson projector. When using this remote, it is very much recommended to point this remote at this little IR sensor whenever you are making changes. So when you first turn on the projector, you might find that it's not exactly where you want it to be. So we would adjust the zoom from the bottom, from the back dial. We would want to keep it all the way to the right where it's zoomed all the way out, and focus the projector manually with the front dial. And then you get something like this. This projector automatically kind of senses how the screen is and will conform its borders to the screen. For example, I can show you right now. We'll pull up a test pattern, and it is kind of at a very, very good spot. I'm gonna show you a little demonstration of how this auto keystone works. So once the image is set up and you can see the test pattern, you can see all the boundaries of the image, we can go actually into the settings of the USB by pressing escape, pressing the left button to get out of it and enter. And then let us go into one of the Monogram folders that you can set on your computer. Now there's a couple options here. We're gonna go with the first option. Make a right and then enter. And voila, we do have an image. The bottom of the image will have a little gray bar where you can manipulate the image. So in order to rotate the image 180 degrees, you can press up and down to rotate. So let's press up. That's up once, and then up twice. And now it is rotated 180 degrees. Now, when it comes to reception times, we probably will not want the gray bar on the bottom. So let us rotate back over to 180 degrees so that we can see. And what we'll do is we're gonna take away the gray bar by pressing E zoom. Press it once and press it twice. And what that will enable the gray bar to disappear, basically. So we can E zoom as much as we want. And when you're in E zoom, the characteristics of up and down actually change. It actually brings the image up or down, left or right, which is a cool feature. Now, this is a quick and dirty way of doing this. The projector actually aligns it for you. And for most gigs, this will be appropriate. But let's say the sensor is not able to recognize the back of the wall. Basically, it's not able to conform to the background that it's supposed to be. There is more advanced features, and we'll get into it right now. So we can press escape a couple times just to get us to the USB. Options, we'll press left, press enter in here. We'll go to test patterns again, and we'll go to test pattern 1. I like to use the test patterns because it kind of shows you. So this is with its normal auto keystone. It did a really good job on the screen. This is kind of the perfect scenario. But let's say it does not do a really good job. What we can do is go into menu, and then we'll go down to settings. So the settings, we'll press enter. What we'll do is we'll go back into keystone. And instead of using keystone, we'll do quick corner. Press quick corner, press enter again. And so this is the real image of what the projector is doing from the stand. So obviously I've done a really good job into making sure that it's as close as it can be. What you can do is use this quick corner feature to kind of align the image. So we're at our outer portions of the image, the default setting of the projector, so we can only move everything in. So we're gonna start with the bottom corner and match up the sides manually. Then we'll go into the right corner and kind of get that going too as well. And then the top right corner also looks a little bit off, so we're just gonna bring that down a smidge as well. And we are able to make a nice little box. We can escape from here twice, press escape, escape, escape as much as possible, and then we'll go into our test pattern. We'll zoom in a couple times, and there we go. We can manually set it as well. So those are the two options in order to get your monogram up and running. Now, there might be times where you do not want the monogram to be showing on the wall or on the dance floor. And for example, let's say that a bride and groom are having their first dance and they're walking right into the monogram. We can use this function on this remote called AV mute to turn off the monogram for the one dance. And then once the dance is over and the pictures are all taken, we can throw back up the monogram by pressing AV mute again. So this is a quick way to take off the monogram and turn it back on again. So this was my quick and dirty tutorial on how to set up monograms. If you have any gear related questions, please comment down below. Again, my name is DJ Rafael Santiago, and thank you for watching.